you so much, sir, for joining us on the broadcast. We're looking at some other news now. Russia has said that it will hold security talks with the United States and Ukraine in Abu Dhabi on Friday, but has warned that durable peace will not be possible without resolving territorial issues. The announcement came after a late-night meeting between President Vladimir Putin and 3 U.S. envoys, which lasted around 4 hours. Kremlin aide Yuri Ushakov said that the talks were substantive, constructive and very frank, but stopped short of calling them a breakthrough. Ushakov also said that Russia's position was clearly restated, that without settling territorial questions, there is no hope for a long-term peace. Russia will be represented at the Abu Dhabi talks by Admiral Igor Kostyukov, while investment envoy Kirill Dmitriev is set to hold separate economic talks with U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff. Joining us on the phone line is my colleague Aditya Vadhavan with more on this. Aditya, we are going to see some very important strategic talks between Russia and the United States and Ukraine in Abu Dhabi. This is something that the entire globe has their eyes on. What all are the details that they could talk about?
Well, absolutely, Shivani. Indeed, these talks between the Russian side, Ukrainian side, as well as the American side will be very crucial, once they meet in Abu Dhabi. And definitely, I know, as you also rightly pointed out, that Russia is very adamant on, first resolving the territorial disputes, and then only, it will end this Ukraine war. Russian President Vladimir Putin has been saying that, keeping his conditions, that certain conditions need to be completed if we were to establish peace and need to stop this Russia-Ukraine war. So that is why, these such statements by the Russian side is making this peace process very complex in nature. There have been several rounds of meetings between the Russians and the Americans and the Ukrainians in the recent 1 year since Trump has taken office. So definitely it is a very complex process, and it needs to be seen what all comes post the meeting, whether there could be an everlasting peace between Russia and Ukraine.
All right. In fact, we are now looking at some other news that's coming in.